Hi, I'm Adam, and hello, you are tuned into the Page Turners 4! This week's theme is all about books that have been turned into movies, like The Hunger Games and all those good movies that have been books in the first place, so we will talk about that this week. Unfortunately, Morgan wasn't able to join us this week, so let's start! Okay, so the first thing that I will probably talk about is movies that have been, from books and what my favorite book to movie adaptations are. I think that my favorite book to movie adaptation is obviously from YA is actually The Hunger Games, and The Hunger Games is probably for me the best book to movie adaptation out there. Not specifically talking about the way it was shot, but just I love The Hunger Games so much, and it's my favorite thing. Also, Harry Potter. Oh, please. As if you didn't see it coming. Also, Cloud Atlas. Yeah, Cloud Atlas is, I think, the third best book-to-movie adaptation that I've seen so far. If you do not know, this is Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell, and yes, it will be turned into a movie. Cloud Atlas is like a bunch of short stories by author David Mitchell, and I will post probably a link down below in the description box below. You should probably check out the trailer for Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. Probably the last favorite book-to-movie adaptation that I have is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The Perks of Being a Wallflower turned into a movie is just a dream come true, although the book was released in 1999. The second thing that I'll probably talk about is, or are the movies that I disliked. The first book-to-movie adaptation that I really dislike is the Twilight series, guys. If you are with me, then congratulations. You are a Twilight hater, although I'm not really a Twilight hater. Although there was nothing wrong with the movie, I just thought that Twilight in general for me isn't really my thing, and I really did like Eclipse. For some strange reason, I do have Eclipse in my bookshelf, but I never really got to finish this book. It's really embarrassing. I think that the second movie that I really disliked, as a book-to-movie adaptation would have to be The Lightning Thief. Jesus Christ, like, they took out a lot of parts from the books, 1 and 2, and smashed them all together to form, well, what they call The Lightning Thief. I guess the movie was good aesthetically, but story-wise, I thought that they just butchered it up and they just murdered the real story of The Lightning Thief, and I was really irritated. Although Logan Lerman did do a good job of portraying, Percy, and it was really good, but the story just really sucked. The next book that I didn't really like that was turned into a movie was The City of Ember by Jean Duprat. The fourth one would have to be The Half-Blood Prince, directed by David Yates. I know you must be stink-eyeing me right now, but I don't know. It's not that I didn't like the story, but it's just the cinematics, I guess, in general, was really unlikable for me, which is the only exception in the Harry Potter series. What do I really think about book-to-movie adaptations? It's a 50-50. It will depend, and I can love them and hate them at the same time. For instance, The Hunger Games book-to-movie adaptation was completely brilliant and genius. I think that Gary Ross did a great job of bringing The Hunger Games to life on the big screen. It was like one of the most scrutinized book-to-movie adaptations. The Hunger Games needed someone to portray Katniss as the strong character as she is, and thank God we were blessed with Jennifer Lawrence, who actually portrayed Katniss Everdeen in a very Emmy award-winning performance. I guess that it is understandable that the book-to-movie adaptations can never be perfect for the simple reason that you can never really fit that much into a 2-hour movie. Obviously, things are going to get cut by the writers and the directors. For example, the Harry Potter 4th book, which is this one, is a huge ass book, and it's thick as hell. They did a good job of bringing this book to life on the screen, and I didn't really think there were a lot of problems for it, so it really will depend, I guess, on the crew. At the end of the day, book-to-movie adaptations, we shouldn't really compare book-to-movie adaptations to the books themselves, because they're completely and utterly different. Alright guys, so this has been Thursday, and today we talked about the book-to-movie adaptations. This has been Adam, and this is the Page Turners 4 with Morgan, Kate, me, of course, Adam, and Astrid/Ellen. You will see her tomorrow. She is Friday. And do not forget, of course, to like, comment, subscribe if you liked this week's video. So yeah, book to movie adaptations. This has been Adam, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next week in my next video. Thanks!